I just have to show you that this cat likes the box.
Hello and welcome to my unboxing of the War for Armageddon box game by Games Workshop. It should be in here. It was released over the weekend. I did pre-order it as fast as I could, but for some reason it was delivered today instead of the normal Saturday. I think it might be to do to the weight and the size of it, because normally when I buy the smaller box sets and things, I usually get them on the day of release. Anyway, that being said, I think it's sold out. I think it's been very popular, but whether that's been popular for sort of customers or whether that's popular for scalpers, I mean resellers, that's to be seen. But either way, it's jump-started Games Workshop. I think they're going to be making more. They're releasing all the components in this set separately, and I think they're bringing out a rule book, a standalone rule book. I think it's hardback. It's going to be a lot of pages, and I think that's coming out in a couple of weeks. So due to the popularity of it, they're building on that. It was pointed out in my last video that my knife was quite small to open the box, so I've managed to find a little bit of a larger knife, so we'll use this one. Oh, here we go. Thicker than I thought it would be. Barely fits on the old screen. What I'll do is I'll just get rid of that. Nice hard box. I like a good hard box. Oh, right, there we go. Whoa. Manufactured in China. That's what it firstly says, straight there, manufactured in China. I had the inkling of that anyway. Games Workshop have continuously, over the years, had China build them their scenery. While they've concentrated on the miniatures, they've even shipped over the codexes and books printed in China. Not that that matters to anything, but I just thought it was a point to make. And most people will buy this for the scenery. So if you're happy with the China-made scenery, that, you know, like the crates and the blood Promethean pipes and even like the void shield generator, things like that, and the bases as well, the scenic bases, then you should be fine with this. I'm not so keen on the colours that they use. The yellow, would have much preferred sort of a more metallic or industrial corrosion sort of colours, but hey, you know, that's just the paint scheme they've gone for. I do like this huge servitor type crane thing. I think that's excellent. So contents, you get a 120 page rule book, which I mentioned earlier. They're going to be releasing a standalone one. Sector Mechanicus scenery representing the Promethean sprawl, 3 templates, 64 counters and 7 dice. You get 21 miniatures, you get 10 Orc boys and a knob, and 10 Space Marine scouts. And that's the real reason I bought this, for these 10 Space Marine scouts. They're absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to build them. Right, so let's open this box up. Oh, it's a hard box. It's harder than what you're sort of used to. So, oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells very good. Here's your Orcs. And these are 2007, so a decade ago. But I'm pretty sure that these are exactly the same models from sort of 98, 99, I want to say. But the sprues have just been changed slightly for 2007. So there's the Orcs. There's your 10 Orcs and a knob. This is your scouts. And look at this. This says 2005 on it, but look at those gaps. I mean, look at the gaps. It's crazy. So there, 5 of your scouts. There, your other 5. Oh, knob's arms come off. So you do get 5, say, shooty, 5 sniper scouts and 5 close combat scouts. So I just thought I'd make that point. But you do get a missile launcher and you get a Tyranid head, things like that. Here are all your bases. They come with the tiny tiddly little bases. It's going to look odd having orcs on those as well, but there you go, you get all the bases. Here's your dice. No, they look very different than the dice Games Workshop usually make. And then this is your scenery sprue. So looks like there's a bit of dust on there, but that's not too bad. There we go. Got a nice cap there, like that turbine thing. Yeah, oh, it's got a fair bit of detail on. The studs aren't too bad. Pipes as usual. Fair bit of detail on that skull. Definitely getting better. This is a bone of contention, this one here. Yeah, there's a fair bit of detail underneath there. And there's that servitor sort of crane. Some ladders. So yeah, a lot of scenery. Huge amount of scenery. Now that's pretty excellent. So there you go. More pipes and things. These are quite huge actually. That's quite large. I mean, you could have them, you know, on their own. God, that's a thick sprue. That's very thick. Very solid. Oh, there's the other servitor. Lovely bit of mould line there. Oh wow. These are solid, very solid. I like that. Very thick. Hence why the box is so heavy. Oh, wow. This is excellent. I really like Games Workshop for doing this. Bringing these posters with their kits recently. They did it in the Custodian box set. They've done it in the Triumvirate of the Imperium. More or less every box set I've bought recently has had like a poster or piece of artwork. That's awesome. And then on the back, there you go. So the Alchemite stack, available from April. Well, we're in April. Galvanic Magnavent, which is that. That's available from May. So that comes out in May. That's cool. Ferrotonic Incinerator. That comes out in April. Promethean Forge comes out in May. It's really cool. So you could get a number of these and just, you know, club them all together, make some kind of industrial sort of battlefield, or even have a ridiculous base. Use one of these as a ridiculous base for your miniature. Wow, that's awesome. So yeah, there you go. So you got one of those piece of artwork. The book itself, softback, unfortunately. But I think I'll probably get the hardback book when that comes out. So fear not, guys. I'll try and get you that. I'll try and get you a first look at that. Oh wow, those templates look awesome. I think it's probably best to buy the set just for the templates. All right, we'll have a look at this in a moment. You've got your instructions here for your scouts and your orcs, but really you could just build them without them. They're very straightforward. Except if you're missing the claw, so just be wary of that. Things might have come loose in the packaging. So you've got a getting started sheet, and then you've got a an instruction booklet for all the scenery pieces. But again, probably you could do it with your eyes closed. Very straightforward scenery piece. So there you go. That's over there. It's your injury table. We'll have a look at this in a moment. Right, so look at those. They are amazing. Wow, so shiny, so reflective. I really like these, especially like the red flamer. They just look awesome in red, don't they? Why have they never done them in red? Oh. And then here are all your little tokens. So just, you know, pop these out, fine. But yeah, I think I will play this game because I've got Orcs and Scouts already, and you know, little kill teams of painted models. I've literally just got to make this and spray it and paint it, and then I'm good to start having games. Just got to do the scenery aspect. I like this box. This is a really good sturdy box. You could use this as a bits box. Not only is it sort of hard cardboard, but it's got this sheen sort of wrapping. Very sturdy. Yeah, very sturdy. Not much movement. I know I'm sort of reviewing the box, I know, but there you go. I like that. Let's have a little gander at this book, shall we? Sorry that there's everything else in the foreground. But this, wow, this is quite a decent book. It's set, wow, it's got 120 pages, I think. It's a nice sort of feel to it. Well, it doesn't have, you know, the writing on the side, on the spine there, but still, it's a nice feel to it. Reminds me of sort of Death from the Skies, but it is vertical or portrait. There you go, look, printed by Panda Game Manufacturing in China. So Panda Game Manufacturing, there you go. Actually, it says welcome to Armageddon. Thought we were only just at Cadia, but I guess things have moved over very quickly. Armageddon, there's lots and lots of wars, always, and Orcs, they're always coming back, aren't they? So, wow, so a bit of fluff there, as you can see. So a good sort of 10 pages of fluff, or lore. Bit of a advert. Core rules, look. Blast templates, teardrop templates. Characteristic profile, looks exactly the same, and it even explains ballistic skill, movement, shooting, and then you got the little run counters, hiding, hidden counter. Look at this, so wall, open ground, impassable ground, shooting, look, ballistic skill of shooter, look, so same as normal, ballistic skill 4, you need 3+, injuries, blast weapons, leadership, advance rules, jumping down, jumping across, exploding weapons, stray shots even, fear, terror, frenzy, hand-to-hand combat weapons. So look at this. This is very interesting. So look, they've got the strength and then the damage and then a save modifier. So they've got the save modifiers in this. Wow. Creating a kill team. Oh, look at this. So you've got Space Marine kill teams. Scout, Scout Gunner, so on. Astra Militarum, Orc Boys Kill Team, and that's it. So you just get Orcs, Astra Militarum, and Scouts. There are lots of other rules for the kill teams on Games Workshop's website in PDF form. They're all free, so if you've got a printer, you can just print them out and start using all your different armies and things in there. And I think they're all going to be included in the hardback book that they'll be releasing in a couple of weeks. So a good look at the scenery pieces themselves and at the kill teams. So you've got a Deathwatch kill team. This is a really cool piece of scenery just to fight. Deathwatch versus Orcs, or even Eldar or Necrons. See, look, so it's a real good showcase. So there you go. So that sort of ends it there. Very odd that Space Marines aren't featured. You know what I mean? Like your normal powered armor Space Marines. Very odd that they only focused on the Scouts. But I know that the Scouts are in this, but they focused on Astra Militarum as well, and they're not included. So here you go. So you got your missions. Kill team fight, scavengers, hit and run, the raid, ambush. So quite a few selection of missions there. Shadow War campaigns, rewards of battle, skills, guerrilla skills. So you can have a good campaign. Space Marine operatives, Orc special operatives. So you have one guy that's sort of beefed up like a flash git, and then you got the reference. Toughness table, weapon profiles. This is really cool. Look, and then you've got a kill team name, so you can just photocopy that. Permission granted to photocopy. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's a really good start. Quite a chunky book. I didn't think it'd be this thick, but it is, and it's got everything there for you to just glue the models, glue the scenery, and start playing straight away if you didn't want to paint it. And I think that's really cool that it focuses on these kill teams. I mean, yeah, obviously it would have been cool to have brought it out when the kill team sort of were out too, but still, what an excellent little set. I might not have mentioned it before, but one of these sets will cost you £80. I think that's quite decent for everything that you get in here. And what I'll do is I'll try and get the review out for you next week Wednesday. It won't be this week Wednesday. There's a lot going on, but it'll definitely be out for next week Wednesday. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.